Greetings whānau, good afternoon, it's 10 to 4, I'm a little late. I swear they changed the buttons on going live on Facebook, I swear it. So, hope you're having a good afternoon in lockdown, overseas and here in New Zealand. And I just went for a walk in the rain in the forest with my dog. And yeah, absolutely teeming down with rain. And then I got home and it's not raining anymore. So pretty crazy stuff, Good afternoon everybody who hasn't come to my page before. I see you all coming in, greetings, yay, this is so cool. Hi Joanne, hi Aniba, Stokes, hello. This morning when I woke up, I knew I had to do a live. I had a young man. Hi Chelsea, hello Chelsea, good to see you. I had a young man, I think he was young, it was a male anyway, talking to me in my head and commenting on everything I was doing. And I was like, hey dude, come back later. Because, I was, going to the loo, having a shower. I mean, there was nothing weird about this guy at all, because it's natural for that, and on that side they see you do things, believe it or not, whether you like it or not. But I was like, in my own thoughts, I was like, dude, come back later, dude, because he kept commenting on like different stuff. It was very funny. Nothing weird, the guy was fine. So the way that I'm going to work this, now there's just one word of warning at the moment. It's really prevalent online when readers are reading that other people are spamming and inboxing you. So sometimes they block themselves from me, so I can't even actually block them. So if you can make sure that if anyone is advertising readings, that they're likely a spammer and they're going to take your money, they shouldn't really be jumping on other people's lives. They should really be doing their own. So just a real word of caution. If you could just block them and report them on my behalf, I would be really grateful. And it's to protect you guys, because it's not fair. You want legitimate people, right? Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so Pauline, much love, very nice. Hi Rebecca, PJ, Carolyn Francis, hello, I know your name. Okay, so how this is going to work is if you have any questions to do with your life, anything you would like to know, career, anything at all, finance, how things are going to go. If you've got any questions, ask me those. If you want to bring through anybody from the other side, then also, sometimes they jump in anyway, then feel free to ask as well. Sometimes they don't always come in, sometimes it's a different person who comes in as what happens in readings, and that's just the way that it is. So yes, if you would like to ask a question to me, I will scroll down my people here, and I will. We can get going with the readings. Cheers. Hope you're all going okay in lockdown. It's a pretty crazy time, eh? That's why I got out for a good walk in the forest, got the blood pumping, and it's good to do that. Pauline, bring through my wonderful spirit guides, thank you. Okay Pauline, I'm going to tune into you first of all for some reason. Bringing through Pauline's spirit guides. I've got some really unusual, you've got a couple of unusual guides here, they're very long and thin. So I would pick that. It sounds a little strange, but perhaps a couple of them are a little otherworldly. I have a feminine presence here. Was there a particular question that you wanted to ask them? Or I'll just open up and ask if I can receive guidance from them. They're showing me a green apple. They're showing me a green apple that usually refers to diet when they do that. Can you please show me something else for Pauline? They're talking about playing. So, and this necessity to play. Is that playing outside or playing an instrument? Well, it's funny, they're actually referring to both, having fun and playing, but they're showing me you playing a musical instrument, and that might be something that you do, or that would be really helpful for you to do. Is there anything else here? Kick up your sandals, kick up your shoes, enjoy yourself, have fun. This is what they're saying. Have some fun. During lockdown, I think, you know, sometimes it can be a bit mopey and we all get tired because we can't get the stimulation that we normally have. They're showing me blankets and duvet covers. And yeah, just the reiterating, getting out and above and seeing things from a higher perspective. That's what I'd pick up from your from your guides. Hi Talia, nice to see you, cousin. Yay, that is lovely. I'm just making my way down the list here while I'm getting warmed up. Hi Jess and Stace Hakopa from Matamata. Hello there. Just looking for some questions. There's lots of hello. It's really nice. Okay, hang on. Yeah. This is great. PJ Joseph, my taha wairua side, please. Okay, PJ. Interesting. Okay, I've got quite a powerful presence here in your family. I've got an older man. It's like a koro. Let me tune into them. There's quite a few. Now your whānau, I can see them all there in a big group. It feels as if sometimes, let me just tune and make sure I've got this right. They're all kind of in a group, but kind of scattered slightly from each other. It's as if maybe something had happened and they couldn't be together. Not now. This is just what they're giving me in life. Okay. I'm particularly picking up on a male and quite a big, thick set, not necessarily tall, but quite a thick set face. Is there a message here for PJ? So he's moving his arm over like this. It's like a rainbow. Okay, so what is this? Sorry, I'm closing my eyes just to concentrate as I'm beginning to tune in. He wants you to go to the pa. He's been very direct here. Tell her to go to the pa. You can come in. You're welcome to come in closer to me. He's a little shy, but he's a very powerful man. He's telling you to bring home the bacon. Does that make any sense? He's telling you to bring home the bacon. That usually refers to money. She knows the way. The way is clear. She doubts herself. PJ, I don't even know if you're a male or female, but that's what they're referring. I think things are going to be fine in the end. So whatever difficulties or whatever it is that you're working with is going to be fine in the end. Making reference to Wairua. Can we have some guidance here? I see a whole lot of energy coming out of you, out of your body. It would seem that you are very connected to Wairua, as we all are, but I see like it really coming out of your head strongly. Is there a message behind that? Tell her to get her ass into gear. So that's what they've said. So I hope that makes sense to you. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, Kapai. Yeah, he's a nice older man. Thank you. I always respect them when they show up like that. That's really nice to give messages. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Hello, Jess Horner. And sometimes the comments reverse all the way back up to the top, so I've got to scroll back through them again. Let's have a look here. Thank you, Lisa. That's really kind. Lisa Jane Myers is on People, and she's also really very connected and very good psychic medium, and I know she did readings this morning, and we are going to join up and do combined readings. She's an awesome chick, that one. Okay, Cody, Christine, I would love to hear from my dad. I've got chills, Cody. So I feel like this is coming. This is supposed to happen today, and it's coming through strong. Okay, Dad, can you please come forward? Okay, so I'm seeing a man here with thinner legs, and it doesn't appear that he was young when he passed, because, you know, when they're older, they get a little bit, their legs, you can sort of see the older age in the legs. Oh, that's great, PJ. I'll get back to your reply in a second. Yeah, so I'm getting a slenderish man with an older, he's showing me his legs for some reason. I don't know why. Cody. So I'm picking up on a really friendly man, like a really friendly personality. He feels like not a cityite. So he did outdoor work. It could be farming, outdoor work. I see a pair of shorts. Such a nice guy. A light coloured hair I see, but maybe of grey towards the end. I really like this guy. I'm getting a really good message from him. Yeah, friendly as. He's doing a little dance. So it's just telling you that he's okay on the other side. He's happy. You know, he's in a good state, which is really nice. People always want to know their family are happy. And is there a message for Cody? Oh, I love this, the feeling of this man. He's waving a flag. I don't know why he's waving a flag. Did he like a sports team, or was he patriotic? Let's have a look. What sort of flag are you waving? He's referring to himself as to being a bit of an idiot, but in a fun way. He's just being funny. Okay, so please, is there a message here for Cody from you, Papa or Dad? He's just saying, you be my good girl. So I think he sees you as his good girl. Cody, you even may be a man. I don't even know. Cody, I think you might be a guy. No, you're a woman, I think. Anyway, any other messages for Cody before we move on to somebody else? He's talking about being strong and having less struggle. It was a struggle, I think, for him, he's saying. I sort of see him making fences or doing something physical, probably at the end. I feel that he was quite strong, even though he was sinewy, and that he was, towards the end, he's showing me sweating, just so that you know who he is, that I've got the right person. You're a girl. I thought you were a girl. It was coming through there. So, so any more messages for Cody while we got you here? Because it's lovely to have you come in and see your dancing and flag waving. Tell her she hears me. So you hear him. You hear him. It could be when you're going to sleep at night. When does she hear you? During the night. Sometimes during the day. He's rattling something. He does something because he was a busy man, and so he's doing that to let you know that he's around. You know, often our loved ones, they'll bring in a scent that we recognise them with, or something that they did that we recognise from them, and yours is rattling. He's rattling something around. Oh, Talia. Hi, you want your dad to come through? Okay, let's do this. Okay, so this is interesting because Talia's my cousin, and I actually used to. I mean, I know her father who passed. So let's bring him through. Will you come through for us today? Hi. He says hi, Shah, because he knew me. Hi. I've got Talia here. She wants me to bring you through. He's having me on for doing these readings. He's teasing me. He's going, you're a bit of a funny one, aren't you, doing this? And he's got a big smile on his face. So tell me, is there a message here? What can you offer Talia? Whew! Okay, where are the tissues? Okay, so what he's saying is, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby. Oh, that's emotional. Because I feel everything they feel. They connect with me emotionally as well, so it rips through my body what they're feeling for you guys. He feels ashamed for what has happened. He just wants to, he's okay, he's fine, but he just feels ashamed for what happened. He wanted to be your father, play you the guitar, sing to you, be with you. And he's loving you from the other side, my sweet. So he will be playing music for you and playing his guitar. Is there anything else that you want to give Pastor Talia? She's my baby girl. Look after her, Shah. Telling me to look after you. Be careful about the road. You drive too fast. I think you drive too fast. He just said be careful about the road. Okay, so he's leaving off now. That's okay. He keeps talking about you as being his little girl. And he loved his big girl too. Okay, thank you for coming through. We'll talk to you later. That's nice. Okay. Hi, Nay. My sister's online. I think that's my sister. Or is it a different Renee? I thought I saw Renee, my sister, online. But then I saw another Renee. That's funny. Okay, let's go down the list here. Keep reading your message, Pauline. Okay, so let's have a look here. Let's go down the list. Ha 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 ha. Na, 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 na. Hi, Lou. I can see you. I can see you. Hi, Lou. Caroline Francis. Now, I was attracted to your name before, so always open to anyone was wrong who someone was during the reading you did for me. Always open to anyone was wrong who someone was during the reading you did for me. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Was wrong who someone was during the reading you did for me. There could have been someone that I brought through for you that may have been somebody else. That is a possibility, because when they come through, sometimes we expect one person and it's a different person. Oh, it is Renee. Hi, Nay. So I'm not quite sure exactly what you mean, although sometimes we can bring through one. I've noticed that you can bring through one person and it can be confusing who that person is. Love to hear from but get back to me about that and I can give you some feedback. Just message me, inbox me. love to hear from my grandma. Okay, Donna, Tuavi. Okay, love to hear from my grandmother. Let's tune in here to grandmother. Bringing through Donna's grandmother. She's shy, or at least she is right now. She's not feeling as if she wants. She's there, she's coming forward, but she's a little bit shy. That's okay. Do you want to come forward? Oh, so she's grabbing my hand, so she's actually quite sweet. So she's like feeling a little bit insecure about maybe being, you know, live or, you know, with this whole situation. And she's giggling. She really is laughing. Okay, Grandma. So I've got Donna here asking to bring you in. She brought you in today. She knows. She was expecting it. Do you have a message here for Donna? She's a good girl. She's saying something about you running a race, whether it's a physical race or a race or something that you're doing. Make it clear. Okay, make it clear. It's about time for you to bring through the past. So there's something in the past that she wants you to acknowledge now, that it's time to bring through for you. And what is it to do with? She may not disclose because it's a public forum. What is it that she's referring to? I have a feeling inside my bones that it's something to do with the family. It's something to do about something, bringing through something to do with the family. It's not negative. I feel as if it's maybe some kind of ability that you guys have, a talent. She keeps referring to race. A race. How interesting. Yeah, okay, let's see. She knows. The message is that you know what I'm talking about. So that is what she is saying. Oh yeah, it is my sister. So I hope that helps you. Thank you, Nana, Grandma, Nana. Thank you. I think she was a good cook. Okay. PJ, you're a wahine, nice. Okay. Yeah. Just wanted to read what you had there, PJ. I'll catch up with your message there. Just scrolling down, people, just bear with me for a moment and I will sing you a song. Yeah, it is a good thing to do in lockdown because we're all like, we've got time to be with ourselves, to, binge watch, eat too much chocolate, have our people drive us crazy, they're around us or not. I'm on my own. So I have a lot of peace. Let's have a look. Okay, I've got a couple of people here. Okay, I've got Rebecca, Hannah, Martin, Pope. Any messages are always greatly appreciated. So Rebecca, let me just tune into your energy here and see any messages here for Rebecca. The clouds are going to be parting for you. I feel as if there is something that you've been struggling with, whether it's physical health or feeling down, either of the two, but they've given me a really clear picture of clouds that are parting for you. They're talking about tying the knot and a parting. So you'll probably be able to understand what I'm talking about. Any other messages coming through? for Rebecca. Tell her she's likely to be alone, or is it to not be alone? There may be a period of time where you will be spending time on your own, and that's okay. That's a good thing to do. So I feel a parting. I feel some kind of parting happening. Or is it a party? That could be, that's fun, isn't it? No, parting. But it's all for a perfectly good reason, and it's important, you know, when things like this happen, it's important. So it's always for the better for you. Any other messages? They're showing me animals, some small animals. So I feel like there's either some animals over here on the spirit side for you, or animals are important for you. Small animals, either dogs or cats. I can see both. Particularly a small white dog. They're talking about a Christmas tree. So there's a point of relevance with Christmas time for you, and a Christmas tree. Love departs. Maybe you lost someone around Christmas. And a new hello. So I feel like as people move on, there'll be other people who move in for you, and that's a really nice thing. Sometimes in life we let go, and then sometimes we bring, you know, to bring in new. Excuse me, rattling around in my chair. Lillian Bharat, hi, when will I get a job? Nice, straightforward question, Lillian. Let me just tune in here. Got them moving in and out pretty fast. They're on a treadmill. The spirits are coming in on a treadmill, and then they're like flying out on a treadmill to bring another one in. So Lillian, when will Lillian get a job? Down the track. How far down the track? They're talking, Lillian, about your thought processes, because I'm getting a feeling on the side of my head. So there is a lot of worry here and concern with you getting a work, and it might actually be inhibiting slightly. So what the message is to think really positively about getting a job. I see you opening your arms and embracing a child, which is really interesting. I don't know why they've given me that vision, but they have. Things are different to what they think that they are. So the type of job that you get might be actually different to what you think it is. And it could be something to do with family. When will she get the job? That was her question. Can you answer that? It'll come. I'm feeling the next few months. I'm feeling the next few months after this COVID thing has happened. The next few months you'll get a job. There'll be things for you to do. There'll be things for you to do in the meantime. Could be to do with family. Maybe you'll be looking after someone's child. I don't know, but I see you embracing a child there, which is nice. Okay, I hope that helps, Lillian. Cody, you're a girl. Yeah, I thought you were. That's funny, isn't it? Okay, this is quite fun, isn't it? It's really weird on this side for me because I'm not getting the direct, you know, any feedback, which is fine. That's no problem, but it's still really funny, just a one-way dialogue, even though I can see your words. Leah Louise, any messages from my Nana Lizzie? Nana Lizzie. Oh, she's got a loud voice. So she's coming quite using my auditory side. I'm here, she says from over here. Did she like to sing? There's a real vocalness about her. I'm just giving you some pointers so we know we've got the right your Nana Lizzie. Okay, Nana Lizzie. So she was a real bright spark, a really high energy, lovely, beautiful person, like really upbeat. That's what I'm feeling from her. She's just singing when she's speaking. It's really cute. Is there a message here that we can pass on for Leah? She's telling you actually just to tread carefully on the path that you're on. Nothing bad is going to happen, but tread carefully. Why should she tread carefully, Nana Lizzie? Always know which way to go. It's about choosing what way to go and what to do, rather than treading carefully. I think that was just her words. She needs to go in the direction. She's pointing to an open field. So a wide open option, or something to do with a field, because that's what she's showing me, as a wide open field. And she wants to show me a bird. This is all quite interesting. Tell her she'll survive it and she's not alone, and we'll come back to you after the race. I have no idea, but that was the message. We're all around you. She's singing the whole time. We're all around you, like this. And yeah, just that's it. To know that they're all around you, and yeah, just make the right choice. And she's giving you the wide open option is the option that's better to choose. So I hope that is you can get something from that. Okay. Oh, she did love to sing. Okay, well, she was just like singing. It's just brilliant. She was really up. It was just lovely. Thank you. Thank you for Nana for coming through. She's like, that's okay. It's really nice. I see floral, like a floral dress she was wearing. So I have Helen Coop. Helen Coop. Hi, Helen. Good afternoon. Would love to know of some guidance for me, please. I'll just take a sip of my water. You get a dry throat doing this. They're showing me symbols, Helen. Let me just turn on this. Some messages for Helen, please. Wow. So I don't know what you do, what's around you, but this is interesting. They're showing me a series of sort of almost like metallic, a metal sort of star-shaped things that are spinning. It's almost mechanical. So maybe that looks like the inside of a clock or some kind of mechanics. Wow, that's really different. Can you show me? And they're spinning at a great rate of knots. It's very abstract, but this may mean something for you. Are you an artist? Do you create things? Do you make things? This is the feeling that I'm getting. She works late. They're telling me you work late. They're talking about drama. She's a studious person, studious soul. This is just about you, and then I can ask some guidance. What guidance can we give today to Helen? It's about relieving pain, letting go. They're showing me a foot. They're showing me a foot, a bare foot. That could refer to pain in a foot. I'm just giving you the pictures. What are you meaning by a pain in the foot? No, not a pain in the ass. I've got someone very cheeky here. Not a pain in the ass. A pain in the foot. That's what I said. They're talking about setting goals. So it's something about, you know, when you boot a football into a goal, it's like setting a goal and an example to the whenua, relating to the land. There might be something that you need to do that relates to the land and being an example. And that you are strong. And be at peace with yourself. And they're just talking about hardcore yakka. So whoever it is, I've got a male here, that's how he's speaking. He's talking about hardcore yakka. The plant will come through. And they're talking about a driving force. So I'm getting really masculine feeling and a masculine energy here. And is there anything else that you'd like to say to her? You're a real eye catcher. That's what they've said. You're a real eye catcher. So, there you go. There you go, Helen. There you go. Okay, Joanne Barclay. Just take a breath here. One goes in and another comes out. Hey, really important to me. When will my daughter's children be going back to live with her, please? Okay, let's have a look here. Joanne Barclay, when will my daughter's children, so your grandma, okay. Generally, ethically, I'll have to tune in and ask if I'm allowed to see, because generally if we're asking about another person, I have to ask psychic permission to be able to look in. Usually with the readings, it will be related to you and one other person. I know this is your daughter, but just in relation to the children, because yeah, ethically there is a line that you can't infiltrate into other people's what's happening for them. But I'm just going to ask and look. Is it okay to see when her daughter's daughters are going to come and live with her? Your daughter's a little unsure about this, but I did hear the word yes. I just want to speak to your daughter subconsciously. Is this okay to know? So she's actually telling me that you're carrying a load. There's a load that's either her or you are carrying a huge load with this. I'm being told the children will be there faster than what you think. It's a process that will happen. I'm feeling a little sick. I feel like there's a lot of energy around this that's made people feel unhappy, obviously. They'll be there faster than you think. That's the clear message I'm being given. They'll be there faster than what you think. And they'll be driven there. The process might be in and out of it. So it might be that they come and then they go back, and it may take time to settle in one place. Okay? But with her, so yeah, living permanently, it may take time, but the children will appear. I'm feeling quite unwell. I feel like there's some real unsettled energy around this. Someone's not feeling happy. All in good timing, and it will be all right. That's what I'm picking up here. In the end, it'll be all right. Just going down here. Hello, thank you. I'm guessing the little white dog is one of the kaitiaki. I tend to spend time alone here because of my health. Okay, yeah, thank you. Just for feeding back to you, Rebecca. I felt, yes, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me, yes. Stace, Hakopa, can please have any messages that I need to hear right now. Okay, I'm just going to clear out that bit of sickness that I had from the last one. It's no problem, guys. You get used to it. It just comes in and then it rocks out again of your body. So it's no problem. No one ever feel guilty. Everyone usually goes, oh, sorry for making... No, it's okay. It's a part of what you work with and what you deal with. So you just take a couple of big breaths, shake it out, have a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Yeah, like that. So actually being silly is really important when you do this work. It's serious work, but what it does is it clears the energy for the for you. It clears it out of your body. Okay, Stace, can I please, you're welcome, Cody. Can I please have any messages that I need to hear right now? So I'm feeling a little bit ungrounded immediately. So hang on, let's tune in here. I feel like you need to get in contact with the whenua, so get in contact with the ground. They're showing me feet risen above the ground. So to get into contact with the earth is going to be really helpful for you right now. They said bread. Eating well. They're showing me bread. They're telling me about going back to older ways. So adopting some older ways to help you through this period of time. They're saying that there is drama around you. This will help. They're showing me the wind. Wow, your family are amazing. They're showing me really clear pictures of you standing in the wind and having a dress blowing in the breeze, and this is good for you. It's almost as if you're near the sea, but the wind is important, and there's something to do with your family line and the wind being important. I'm getting chills. Okay, they've closed that down now. What else message can we give? Is there any other message? Oh, they came in thick and fast and then they just shut off. I'm just going to see if I can tune in again. How interesting. Okay, so it's something about seeing something from a height. So just sitting there peacefully and quietly, I feel like maybe there's been a lot going on, but for you to sit there peacefully and quietly and have a bird's eye view from a high place and look over things from a higher perspective and just sit there calmly. I'm feeling like a lot of stuff going on around you right now, and it's really making you feel unsettled, and so they just want you to bring in that calmness and see things and get back to nature. That's the message, and it just keeps going around like that. Is there anything else? And dancing, they're telling you to dance because it feels as if you've got the type of body that can move around really well, really easy, very beautifully. So they are talking about utilising that to make yourself feel grounded. I'm still feeling ungrounded. I'm going to see if I can just bring some of that energy in for you. Just to bring you down a bit into your body. Because when things that happen around us that are really full on, we can leave our bodies a little bit as a mechanism to not feel everything so much. Just have to see if I can bring you down a bit. Yeah, it's feeling a bit better now. I'm doing my shamanic work now, guys. I've moved into the healing. So I've just brought you down into your body a little bit, okay? Just so that you can feel a little more feet on the earth. Okay. Thank you for that, everybody. Bird's gone now. Okay, let's go. Amy Lee O'Shea, eh? O'Shea of the Fairy Fort. Amy, okay. Kia ora, Charmaine. I would be blessed if you had any messages for me. Blessings to you and thank you for sharing your gift. You are very welcome. It is so cool to be able to share this with you guys, especially during lockdown and, well, at any time actually. Is a beautiful thing to do. So I'm going to tune in and see if there are any messages there for you, Amy Lee O'Shea. They're talking about a counterpart straight away. They're talking about you being the driving force. So it could be that within the area that you work or live, or family, I think, family, that you'll be the driving force. So I'd say you've got a good, strong personality, which is not a bad thing. It's about, you know, the driving force is a good thing. Yeah, definitely you're the one who's, you've got, they show me a steering wheel, that's always meaning the person who steers the ship. They're telling me you've got a good sense of humour and laughter. Oh, this is really weird. They're saying that you want to be the queen. I don't know what that, a queen, the queen, a queen. I don't know what that means. Who wouldn't want to be a queen, eh? God, fetch me my slippers. Massage my feet. Come on, come on. Let's have a look. Any more messages for Amy? There is hello from Waiuru, yeah. There is a message about being at peace with an inner knowing, with a situation that has happened, with a group of people in your family that need to let things go. I'm just channeling, actually, I don't know what I'm saying. Tell her to go home safely. And to talk to the family. Gosh, we've got a lot of family things happening. Obviously you can't during COVID, but there is an absolute steal and a bargain to be made. They're talking about a christening of a child, a christening, and an elegant woman. There's something about you. There's something about you and elegance and queen and things like this. There's something about that. Reaching quite high heights with dress. And they're referring to you as being attractive and goal setting and being in alignment and on key with your dreams. So that's what they're giving me there. Excuse me. I don't want to miss anything really important. I'm wondering, not to say that nothing, I mean they're all very important, but I feel like there's someone that I need to contact with. Oh, that's Sonia. Hi, Sonia. I thought it might be you because I knew you were up there. Ooh, I love these messages. Please, one from me. Okay, I see where you've got that for me about the green juice. Actually, I'll get back to you in a second. But right now, I'm just going to give a reading to Christine Knight. Because there was a queen and now a knight has come in. So that is, where are we? Have I lost you? Where are you, knight person? I will find you, don't you worry. I will hunt you down, don't you worry. Christine Knight. Christine, you're jumping off the page like it's wow, man. Okay, where are you, Christine? I beg your pardon, you guys, for this. I beg your pardon, you guys, for this. All right, I've got you there, Christine. All right, Christine Knight. I don't know if you're Irish, probably not, but I've just started talking like an Irish person. So, Christine Knight, I'm enjoying being in the space, and if there's a message from me, that'll be awesome. Ngā mihi. Okay, ngā mihi to you, Christine. Okay, that's cool. You look like a knight. I can hardly see. I can't see you guys. I only got a tiny little thing of your profile, so I can't even tell if you're male and female sometimes, but of course being Christine, but hey, who knows. But yes, you look very knightly. Anyway, okay, Christine Knight, can you please give me any messages for her? They're showing me corn, the garden, really natural lifestyle, beautiful natural fabrics. Could be the way that you live right now. I get a really peaceful feeling when I tune into you. I feel like you're quite a peaceful, relaxed, calm person. It's a really nice feeling, actually. You've got a very, very, very nice energy. Oh, I'm getting lots of cares and loves. Hi, everyone. That's like cool. Any messages here for Christine? They're just giving me an overview of what, just images there. Any messages for Christine? They always show me people's feet. It's really funny for what they do. They show me often the type of shoes that they wear. Yours is bare feet. So I'm feeling a real connection to land for you. I am feeling some heart feelings of pain. So I feel as if maybe recently there's been something that has really hurt, that's been difficult for you to work through. What advice can we give, Christine? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Christine. I can really feel that. That's quite sad. I want to cry. I feel as if there's someone you're really missing, and it's really, really sad. They're just telling me that it's going to take some time for that healing to occur. It's going to take time. And the fact that you're a really gentle soul. They're showing me you looking out a window. There is a sense of loneliness and missing somebody. I can see some stained glass. What message can we give to her in regards to that? They're just telling you to take it day by day, because I do feel an extreme, a lot of emotional sadness here. So they're just saying to take it through day by day. And that's the way to work it through sometimes when we feel like something extreme has happened in our lives. It's just on a day-to-day level. And then each day can sometimes feel a little bit better, or some days go up and down. But they're just telling you to take it like that. And of course, like everything, the pain, things lessen in time. They do. Even though, everyone has a differing opinion, but from what they're saying is that time shall pass, time shall heal. I feel very creative, poetic feeling with you, and your guides and your loved ones on the other side. I feel some of them have that quality as well. So I hope that's helped, Christine. That's lovely. That's a nice message. Now, Ashley, yes, so you wanted me to reiterate any messages me for green juice, that's right. Can you say hi to Papa for me and tell him I miss him? There's just one important thing to know is that any of you can talk to your loved ones on the other side, and they hear you, they really hear you. So you don't need a medium, and I definitely will tell your papa. I can see him here, but they hear you honestly, if you're doing the vacuuming or whatever it is, and they suddenly pop up in your mind. Usually when they pop up in your mind, it's because they've come to visit you, or like I was saying before, you might smell something, you might hear, you know, and you know that they're there, and yeah, and even if you start talking to them, it will bring them into you, it will bring them to you as well. And you're not disturbing them. People go, oh no, I don't want to disturb them. You're not disturbing them. They're here also to look over you, and they really love doing that. Like, they really love, you know, looking after their family. So let me go back into the green juice, because I remember that. Let's have a look. The green juice for Ashley. Can you please tell me what that green juice was representing? So it's about, I feel like you're a healthy person. I feel like you're a healthy person, but this is about giving your immune system a really good boost. It's about giving really good nutrients and somehow just needing that greenness of the juice. They showed me celery in particular, and I know that's really good for fluid retention. Apples. They want you to eat mangoes and any kind of wild strawberries. So they're showing me wild strawberries. So Ashley is saying hello to her Popper. Hello, Popper. Hello, love. I don't know if he called you love and during when he may have. I'm not sure, but he is now. And he shows me his little tummy. And he's having a laugh about it. Any messages for Ashley? Tell her to be calm and patient and wait, which is probably going to drive you crazy. Things will work out in the end. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. The apples are only there to make you healthy. Enjoy your life and sit down and relax. Read the paper. Read the paper. I think what he means is divert your mind. So read something or do something called, you know, to divert your mind from perhaps overthinking. Yeah, because I think when the overthinking comes, it might make you feel a bit yuck, you know. But he's talking about you having the strength of a Trojan. So I think that you have the strength of a Trojan, and that's what he's telling you. So I hope that confirms what you were asking, Ashley. Good to talk to you again. Oh, okay, great. Christine, yes, I did grounding work this morning. I want my own home with gardens. Okay, so that was they were showing me. I moved back to New Zealand from Australia 6 weeks ago. I'm missing everything. Wow, I've lost you. Missing everything. Okay. Oh, he loved to read the paper. I'm jumping all over the place now. I beg your pardon, guys. Okay, so that confirms to me the connection for nature, Christine. And that being in the garden, that you're that sort of person, so they want you to connect with the land over here. So that would make sense if you've been in Australia and you need to reconnect with the whenua here, the land here. And so it is quite cold at the moment, but yeah, to do that with no shoes on is good, or with shoes on if it's too cold. I'm just trying to find your feedback. But yeah, that makes really good sense. So gardening is something that's going to be really good for you to reconnect. You know, because Australia is very, very different. Very, very different. to New Zealand, I noticed when I went over there. I mean, Australia is so vast, but certainly when I was in Brisbane, I fell in love with the place, but it's very, very, very different feeling to New Zealand. He loved to read the paper. It's so funny because when they come through, see, when you're talking to guides, they will give you a perspective that's quite broad spiritual perspective. When you're talking to loved ones, they'll always come through, even if they've passed on and they're learning a lot in another place. When they come back to you, they come back as the person you knew them to be. So they'll always give you the opinion that they had or whatever when you knew them when they were alive here. I don't know why, but this is exactly how it happens. So you'll always get the same personality. And so they'll give you a perspective from that personality. So if you want advice from a loved one, remember that's your grandmother's opinion. It doesn't always mean that it's going to be, you don't always have to take that on board. And you may, of course, but when you are working with guides, often they can see the wider view. So that can be really good too. But you know, people often want to connect with their loved ones because they miss them. They want to say, hi, are you okay? How's it going? You know, and that's the reality. And so mediums are good for that. But remember, you can always do it yourself, and that's so important to know. That's so important to know. Okay, Jody Rico. Okay, Jody. Sorry, don't mean to scream. Hi, lovely. Oh, thanks. Hello. Hi. Would love a message from my father-in-law in spirit. Does he have a message for me? Okay, let's have a look here. Jody Rico. Okay, let's have a look. Message from father-in-law. I'm picking up an interesting man. I'm not sure if it's your father-in-law. I have a tall, slender man here who's got kind of curly hair, which is quite thick. Not really curly, but thick and slightly wavy. And he's not particularly old. I'm not really good with ages, but he's not, 60s, 50s, 60s. Sometimes they appear as a younger version of themselves as well, but this is who I'm picking up here. Is there a message here? Talking about learning to live life to the extreme and to the fullest. How can she do that? It's about letting go of some of the situations that are around you. Hey Frank, letting go of some of the situations that are around you. So I feel it's a letting go to be able to live your life to the fullest and what he's actually talking about. Just trying to find your message again. This is crazy. They all jump off and you can't find the person that you're reading for. But that's okay. We can sort that. Is there any other message now that I've got you here that I can pass on? She's jumping up and down like a bit of a madman at the moment. Not crazy, but he's jumping up and down on his 2 feet. What do you mean by that? So he's referring to perhaps using, I don't know whether he used to drink or whether he's referring to drink and the use of substances. I don't know exactly who he is referring to, but he's referring to substances, so you'll probably know how that fits into your life. Is there another message here? Were you unwell, or is it someone else who is unwell? Someone else is unwell, so he's referring to someone not being very well at the moment. How can that be helped? Rest and change. So there seems to be an energy of letting something go and changing something in your life in order to bring health and healing in. That is what I'm picking up on there. So I'm going to do 2 more and then I'm going to go off the live because I've been working for a while, but it is so cool to tune in with all of this. I was just reading your message, Chelsea. Lovely to hear that you've moved into your new place. It sounds like you're really rocking and rolling and getting things moving. That's so cool. That is really cool. Okay, I'm married though with 2 girls. Okay, I'm just going to get back to you, Rebecca, on that. That was the clouds parting, wasn't it? I'm going to reiterate, what do they mean? Because Rebecca has married with 2 children. It feels like, and this is not necessarily anything to do with your marriage, but it feels like there's going to be a parting of ways between you and maybe someone else, and it could be a friend, and it might make you feel a little bit sad or lonely. I mean, I don't want to be a harbour of bad news, but this is the sense that I'm feeling, is that you're looking out the window and I've seen clouds parting. But they're telling me it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's not to do with your family. It's not, absolutely not to do with your family at all. I'm not getting that at all. It's to do with a relationship outside the family. And so it might be time to move on. That's what they're saying. And if you don't know what that is now, it may become apparent to you as time rolls on. And they're just saying don't feel bad about it because it's supposed to be that way. And that's the way that it is going to be healthy for you. Okay, so one more. Oh, okay, here, thick wavy hair, cool. You've struggled with your house, Jody. My sister-in-law has bone cancer, might be her, thank you. He's talking about that, thank you. Yeah. That makes sense. And this is the beautiful thing. The symbol he gave me also was a symbol that when someone else I did a reading for had cancer, he gave me the same symbol. So it's really, really good for me when someone gives me that symbol, I can make a reference to, I know that it's cancer. So that's very helpful. So good. Okay. So I'm sorry about that. That's a tough time, Jody. So he was sending you healing. When you feel hot like that, it means that there's healing coming through for you. Yeah, no, that's cool. I really like that feedback. Thank you for that. Chelsea, just quickly, what jumped into my head was running a marathon. I don't know why. Maybe it's that moving into a new house has been like running a marathon. Maybe it's that. Is there anything else that Chelsea needs to hear? Just to breathe, be calm. You've been working hard. Enjoy the space. That's all. Enjoy the space, Chelsea. I think you've done a really good job. My feeling is that you've done a really good job with what you've done. Okay, one more. So the last one that I'm going to choose is Maringi Ngata Campbell. Maringi. Miss my brother, think of him all the time. Any messages by chance? Now, this is the one that I feel like I had to read. Maybe it was your brother who was talking to me. I've kept going longer because I felt like I needed to. I'm wondering if it was your brother who was talking to me today and he was commenting on all sorts of things. Nothing odd or anything, you know, but I was like, I was laughing away. I was like, come back later, you know. And you can do that with spirit. You can set boundaries and say, well, hang on just a minute. I need to sort of, you know, clip my toenails. Do you mind coming back a bit later? And you know, you talk to them like that too, and they understand. Okay, so your brother, yeah, I'm getting a really strong feeling from this, Maringi. Okay, so I'm going to tune into your brother. Okay, I feel like your brother was quite a powerful force because I'm getting an energy straight up through my the center of my body and it's hitting my head. I feel as if your brother or someone is gifted psychically because boom, my head is rocking. So I feel as if there is a real psychic presence in your family. It could be your ancestors or his ancestors, but there's a very strong psychic feeling coming through, very, very powerful. Okay, the brother. Is that you or the family? It's all of you. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm feeling a big man. I'm hoping this is your brother, but I'll tell you the person that I'm picking up on, a big man with a slight beard. Big eyes, definitely spiritual, definitely spiritual. She misses you. He says he's right here. So, you know, you can talk to him all the time, it's fine. There's some sadness around it. There's some sadness around how he passed. There's some sadness within the whānau about it. He's got really big brown eyes. My father, him and my brother have the same name. Okay. That's your brother-in-law. Okay, okay. I think that's what you mean. My dad had a beard too. Yeah. Have they both got beards? The one I've got that I'm talking to has got a beard. And I'm feeling sadness in my heart. So there's some sadness around this. Oh, they both had a beard. Oh, God. Okay. So there's some sadness around this. Can we please have a message in regards to that? He's talking about the whānau singing when they passed. It's about the whānau singing. He's making a joke about God Save the Queen. What is this about queens? And he's laughing his head off and he's sitting back in his seat and he's chucked his head in the air and he's laughing his head off. Now he's reminding me of my old friend that fought in the war. So he's like laughing about that. It's almost tongue-in-cheek maybe. Sorry if you're a royalist, I don't know. Maybe he was, I don't know. But I don't know, he's just being silly. It's so funny. Now, hang on, where were we going with this? You wanted a message? Because he's just off on his own world. This heart pain that I'm feeling, can you please tell me about this? It's just about letting that go. Not letting a person go, but letting the pain go. And it happens in time, you can't rush it. Okay, so that's your dad. Okay, so I've got your dad. I'm sorry I don't have your brother-in-law. Where's the brother-in-law? Dad? He's pointing up. So the brother-in-law is busy up. Sometimes they always don't come through. So the brother-in-law is safe and he's happy and he's up. I've got sickness in my body, so I feel like maybe he passed through an illness, but he's pointing up. And so he's come instead. And he's a laugh. Is there any other message to pass on here? Oh God, he's so funny. He's got such a good sense of humour. I think he means that you're doing okay, that you're doing, your dad, he's saying that you're doing well, but he kind of like sniffed his nose like this. Hone Senior. Okay, thank you. Okay, so your dad is Hone Senior. Okay, Hone. Was it you that was talking to me? Yeah, he goes. Okay. Is there any other message, Hone, that we can pass on to Marangi? They're talking about your mother. He's talking about your mother. He wants you to give a message to your mother. I think she feels sad. I don't know if your mother is in spirit, but I feel like maybe not, because he's wanting this message passed on. What is the message you want to give Mum? It's a simple flower. So he's just passing on a simple flower like a daisy. I feel like maybe he wouldn't gone out of his way as a great expression of love necessarily, because he was kind of jokey, but he's passing on a flower. But it doesn't mean to say that he doesn't feel things, because I feel like his feelings are really deep and rich. He goes, yep, and looks at his jandals. Okay, Hone, that is awesome. Okay, nice. So your mum is here, yeah. So he's handing her a simple daisy. That was the message there. He said there is a feeling of sadness, though. There's a real feeling of sadness to pass through the system of you guys, either yourself or your mother. There's some sadness to work through here. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to... yeah, love you, Dad. Yeah, he can hear you. He can hear you. Oh, he's coming and giving you a real hug and a hongi, actually, which is interesting for a daughter. But he's giving you a great sign of respect in doing that. So he's giving you a great sign of respect. I think that means a lot. Okay, guys. So I'm going to sign off now. But thank you for tuning in, and it's been a great pleasure. I hope you guys go well during lockdown, and for the people that are overseas and in New Zealand. And I will be back on live. I'm planning to make it a weekly, so then I will have plenty of time to answer your questions, because I know there's a lot of people who are asking questions. I just wanted to read what Marangi said. She struggled with the sudden loss of my brother. Thank you. I see why you were in reference to that. Yeah, that's the sadness. Yeah, that must be it. So he's just, he's there all right, helping. And yeah, it will be hard on your mum. But yeah, that's, it is sad. But there is far no support on the other side for her, and let her know. He really loved your mum. Oh, fuck. But, pardon me. But he really did. Yes. Excellent, Pauline. Beautiful, accurate reading from you today. It's so cold. I hunkered down under my duvet. And I do play musical instruments, and I do eat plant-based diet, the apple. Okay, so that was all good. Going in the cold for a walk like I did in the forest. I went for a walk in the rain. I'm sorry I can't keep answering your questions, guys, but I am going to have to love you and leave you now, and I will see you again, and take care, eh? And I'm going to go and make a nice hot drink. Love you all. Okay, see you guys. Bye-bye. Take care, eh? Take care. Bye-bye.